Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So, Cryptic Studios have finally released the Legendary Mount Triple Pack back in the Zen store. Along with that, Cryptic Studios finally remembered those of us who got essentially hard done by through the Twitch Prime Pack, which was released around mid-April, and whereupon you were able to claim multiple of them due to the fact that Cryptic Studios had made some slip up in their coding, which allowed people, to essentially gain tons and tons of those Insignia packs. These are legendary Insignia packs, and these are worth quite a significant amount. Now, for those of us who decided not to claim the pack, due to all the rumors going around that people would start getting banned from this, I have yet to hear of anybody who actually got banned from it, but they did say they were going to let people keep those Insignia packs and compensate those of us who hadn't claimed the pack. Now, finally, we've gone to mid-September now, or late September, and they finally thought of us. Those of us who have not claimed this pack, we can go to the Reclaims agent, or the home screen here, click Claim Valuables, and go to Claim, and we can see the Legendary Premium Insignia Choice Pack. And yes, I was not around for that whole shenanigans when you were able to claim multiple, so I can go ahead and obtain it myself here. And those of you who also missed it can also go ahead and claim it. And yes, you should be only able to claim one of them. If I go ahead and try to claim another, you can see requirements not met. And there we have it in my inventory. It's fully account bound and has pretty much all of the insignias there, including your fortitude, dominance and brutality. So that is very nice of them to have finally remembered those of us who hadn't claimed that promotional pack and taken advantage of their error. Alright, so now on to the Legendary Mount Triple Pack. So we go to the Zen store, we go to the event tab, and you can see here is the Legendary Premium Mount Bundle, and with it you gain a few other things. You gain up to 9 total Legendary Premium Insignia Choice Packs, these packs essentially being the exact same as the one I just claimed, having every single type of insignia in them. On top of this, you gain a nice cute vanity pet of one of the mounts that you can also obtain 3 of from this legendary triple mount pack. And if you go ahead and purchase this for the whopping 15,000 Zen, all of these items will be not bound to your account or character, and you'll be able to go ahead and sell them like people do. Also, on top of this, if you go ahead and open the triple mount pack, you will be given the choice to choose 3 of the mounts within the pack, and only by the time you've selected all 3 can you claim it. And then all 3 mounts will be popped into your inventory, and you'll be able to sell those mounts or equip them. If you equip them, then they will essentially be unlocked for all of the characters on your account, which is pretty nice. Now, is this pack actually still worth it? It is a whopping 15,000 Zen, the equivalent of $150. However, through the Astral Diamond exchange, you can convert your Astral Diamonds to Zen, like I have been doing for some time now. Nothing really to spend the Zen on, so I do have a significant amount hanging around here. I could buy 2 of these. But should I actually? Do they still retain their value, especially after the new change where we can go ahead and upgrade our purple mounts to legendary at a cheap cost of only the equivalent of 750,000 Astral Diamonds? Well now, to answer your question, I went through the auction house and searched up all of the mounts, all of the account mounts. These would be the mounts that say account next to them. You can see here the Swarm, being one from the triple mount pack, is there at 9 million. If you go ahead and look up all the other ones, they are also of similar value, ranging between 8 million to 9 million. Most of them being at about 8.5 million. Now, if we go ahead and convert the value of 15,000 Zen, it's the equivalent of 11.25 million Astral Diamonds. That means all you would have to do is sell 2 of the legendary mounts from this pack and claim your 3rd one for yourself, and you would still be making profit, not to mention the insignia packs or the vanity pet. If we go ahead and look up the cost of those legendary insignia packs, we can go ahead and see that they are worth 900,000 astral diamonds. Now, that be it, the price will drop with the influx of the amount obtained through this pack and the amount people actually need, which isn't actually a whole lot. But even so, that is 9 legendary insignia packs worth 900,000 astral diamonds each, which means that's a total of 8.1 million astral diamonds just through the legendary premium insignia choice packs. Now, if you do go on to sell the vanity pet mount pack, you could probably do so at around 700k astral diamonds. That's kind of what I'm going to price it at. These being here, they are just purely vanity pets. People who are collectors would be interested in getting these, and thus they don't have too much of a value because they're not something people feel compelled to buy to progress with their character. So you may take some while to actually sell this at a reasonable price. But if we total up the cost of the amount of astral diamonds you could gain through this pack just by selling the items that you would claim from it, you can get a total of about 34 million astral diamonds worth of items. And if you were to sell them, that's how much astral diamonds you would get, excluding the 10% auction house cut, of course. Now, is that worth it? Hell yeah! That's 3 times the price that this pack originally costs in the worth of astral diamonds. Now, albeit the Zen is much harder to obtain and very long to do so through the astral exchange, but even so, you would triple your money back if you had managed to purchase this pack. And that being at even with the ability to upgrade purple mounts to legendary. Now, the reason behind this is because those mounts still retain their value due to the fact of their mount combat powers. When you go ahead and upgrade let's say a purple mount to legendary, they still won't have the combat power of the equivalent. For example, if I went to upgrade a Tyrannosaur, that being, if you upgraded it to legendary, you would think it'd be the equivalent of the legendary Tyrannosaurs, but the combat power you can see here is tunnel vision. It is not the Commander Tyrannosaurus Rexum that you gain from the legendary version, which essentially increases the damage taken by targets, and thus this being a very key legendary mount power for endgame content, and thus these still retain their value. And it's not just the T-Rex that is valuable. In this pack you have your Swarm, which you can get up to 15% of your own damage buffed and then 15% of the party damage buffed. And on top of that, you have other ones like your Tenosaur, that's still good, buffing your damage and your power through that, albeit there is a few there which are kind of pointless. Like, there's no reason anymore to take the Arcane Whirlwind or the Black Ice Warhorse due to the fact, yes, you can upgrade mounts. I could upgrade a purple mount that grants me 5k power through Dominant Force, and once I upgrade that to legendary, it will give me the equivalent power of the legendary version. So it is only the mount combat power that makes these mounts still worth it. So overall, yes, this pack is still highly profitable to purchase. And even so, as if a new player with lots of money to spend, it can be very helpful to progress with your character. However, I would think about doing it only when you're trying to get into endgame content, because legendary mounts, they're not actually the key to progression at the beginning. You want to be looking at more so companions. Mounts, you want to look at a later date. However, of course, you still want to get those insignias up. Anyway, that has been my thoughts and opinions on whether this pack is still worth it and to buy it. And I shall do some procrastinating whether I will actually spend my hard-earned Zen on it. We shall see. But yeah, that has been everything for this video. Hopefully this is somewhat helpful. Maybe it can help you to decide. Anyway, if I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing. Goodbye for now.